The 17th century was a turbulent time in England. The nation was in the midst of a power struggle. King Charles I believed in the divine right of kings. He clashed with Parliament over money and religion. Tensions were high. England was on the brink of a civil war. Ordinary people felt the pressure. Many questioned the king's authority. Some supported Parliament's demands for more power. Others remained loyal to the crown. The stage was set for a bloody conflict, one that would decide the fate of England. The English Civil War didn't happen overnight. Years of simmering tensions boiled over. Religion was a major point of contention. Charles I's marriage to a Catholic queen angered many. His attempts to impose more ritualistic practices on the Church of England fueled Puritan discontent. Money was another key issue. Charles I's lavish spending and attempts to raise funds without Parliament's consent sparked outrage. The Petition of Right, a document asserting Parliament's rights, was rejected by the king, further escalating the situation. By 1642, England was on the brink of war. The English Civil War was a clash of titans. On one side stood King Charles I, a proud and stubborn ruler who believed in his divine right to rule. He was supported by the Royalists, also known as Cavaliers, who were often wealthy landowners and nobles. On the other side stood Parliament, led by figures like Oliver Cromwell. Cromwell was a skilled military strategist and devout Puritan. He transformed the Parliamentarian army, known as the Roundheads, into a formidable force. Other key parliamentarians included John Hampden and John Pym, who challenged the king's policies. Section 4, Bloodshed and Battle Key Events of the War. The English Civil War was marked by several pivotal battles. The first major clash came in 1642 at Edgehill, a bloody but inconclusive encounter. Marston Moor in 1644 proved to be a decisive victory for Parliament, solidifying Cromwell's reputation as a military leader. The Battle of Naseby in 1645 was another turning point. Charles I's forces were routed, effectively ending Royalist hopes of victory. Charles I surrendered in 1646, but the war was far from over. He escaped and sparked a second civil war, but was ultimately defeated and captured again. Section 5. Shaping a Nation, the Legacy of the English Civil War. The English Civil War had a profound impact on England. Charles I was put on trial for treason and executed in 1649. This unprecedented act sent shockwaves throughout Europe. England became a republic, the Commonwealth of England, for the first time. The war also led to significant social and political changes. The power of the monarchy was curtailed and Parliament asserted its supremacy. The conflict also had a lasting impact on religious freedom and the relationship between the ruler and the ruled. The English Civil War was a defining moment in English history. It established the principle of parliamentary sovereignty, a cornerstone of British democracy to this day. Though marked by bloodshed and division, the war ultimately paved the way for a more equitable and representative form of government.